Alright, so last week, or whatever in the last episode, we said we'd continue the Pavilion episode, or whatever, the Pavilion. I'm changing it up. We're doing an Asian episode today, and we are going straight into the Red Pandas. So the Red Pandas is a highly requested creature. Or sorry, not highly. What is wrong with me? um, the red panda I figure, was a popular creature that I wanted to include in the zoo. And I apologize, this video is on the shorter side. I didn't record a lot of it, but I just figured, I don't know, I might as well put something, make something out of it. I actually asked you guys what you guys wanted to see, what is between the red panda and the European badger. Both the exhibits are ready, both of them are ready to go, and the badger will follow later this week, or probably there. I think that's actually going up this or next weekend. But yeah, so the red band obviously won that vote, so I put it up first. Yeah. So actually, I'm not that keen on this enclosure. It's an okay enclosure. It's not one of my better ones. It's just kind of like an original. It's just kind of like it's kind of it's just there. There's nothing really unique about it. I do like the structure, the overhead structure. That's really only the main window you can see into the habitat, because I wanted to make it feel kind of mysterious with the forest in the back and stuff. It's just a very small enclosure with like the rock walls, and you can see here at the beginning here, I actually cut the part of me building that over structure for the guests, and I actually didn't cut it. I just forgot to record it, so that's nice. And if I did record it, then this video would probably be a bit longer, but you know. So the red panda is honestly one I haven't built for yet. We've built for a lot of other climbing animals and stuff like that. But the red panda is actually one I really wanted to build for, and it's just nice. I like that it fit in here into the zoo. So yeah, while we're building all these walls and stuff, I'm gonna go off on a tangent, or like more like an off-topic thing, and I wanted to talk about. Thank you everybody for watching the speculation video that I put out. I think a couple weeks back, and I kind of let that simmer. I didn't put out another video right after. Firstly, because I was working on a bunch of things. Usually, I work on one project at a time, one enclosure at a time. But I started. I also got so many things running through my mind right now. It's unbelievable. Because I know this video is only like 15 minutes long. I'm trying to like speed in everything I can. Anyway, so I let that simmer for a couple weeks. I was on vacation for a week. If you follow my Instagram, which I highly recommend, because I went to New York and I saw 3 of the best zoos there. Or actually, 3 of the only zoos there. Never mind. We had the Queen Zoo, you had the Central Park Zoo, and you had one of the biggest zoos, I believe, or one of the most famous at least, the Bronx Zoo. So yeah. If you want tours on any of those 3, they are all found on my Instagram. You can just go to my main profile, and they have highlighted stories right under like the info part and stuff. Right under, you'll see 3 highlighted stories with all 3 of them. There's also Toronto Zoo there, so if you want to see that, it's also there, you know. Anyway, but thank you so much everybody for the responses, and I got so many comments and like everyone's own thoughts for what they think the DLC is going to be, and that was amazing. I love reading you guys' comments. It's amazing. I honestly, not even just like the thing of getting comments, it's also just thing I like to see what everybody thinks the next DLC will be, and like what their thoughts on it are, because there's a lot of things I missed in my video that I pointed out, and even since I posted that, I've seen there's a few animals that I'm like, oh my god, how did I not include that? And I think my biggest regret with that video was honestly I didn't include any alternatives. So usually when I see DLC ideas and stuff, or DLC speculation videos, sorry, I usually see the 5 or 8 that people choose as the center stars and alternates. So if the animals they don't choose come true, they would have backups. And I wish I did do that, because there are still a few animals that I kind of changed my mind about, especially from going to the Bronx Zoo and the other 2 zoos. And I really wish I included those. But the 2 that mainly changed my mind were the Patagonian Mara and the kiwi. The kiwi is a animal that a lot of people want as the bird of the year, and I used to be against it because I thought it was really small and you can't see it, and it's just like a boring bird. But actually seeing it in like a nocturnal house kind of vibe, and at the Bronx, so I think it was, it really changed my mind. It was really cool to see it walk around at night and stuff. It was just nice, and it's actually a lot bigger than I thought. Um, let's see, yeah, I'm honestly for it. So putting that into my temperate pack, if you watched the video, which I'm hoping you did, there was like 2,000 people who saw it, which I'm so thankful for. It's the greatest numbers we've had in a while. Um, but going back to my temperate idea, I would honestly swap out the what did I say? The swan. The swan was my idea for the temper pack. I would honestly be happy with swapping that out for the kiwi now, giving Australia two out. Because sorry, my temper pack roster was the Tasmanian devil, the muntjac, the wild boar, the mute swan, and bearded dragon. And I forgot to mention this, but if we got a walkthrough exhibit animal for that one, I would put the hummingbirds in for the walkthrough exhibit. But thinking back on that now, and actually seeing them in real life, I would swap out the swan for the kiwi. So now, if with that roster, we would get two South American animals, or sorry, no, two Australian animals, and then what? The wild boar would be Europe, and the Reus muntjac would be Asia. So you get a decent distribution of continents here. Africa won't get anything. I think we've gotten more than enough African creatures in the last two packs. We're getting off topic here. Anyway, so going back to this, you can see I'm in the habitat actually. I'm supposed to be talking about, but you know, we never talk. We're never on topic in this channel. Come on. So I'm adding foliage around the outside of the enclosure. I have to say, the badger habitat that I had as like the next episode, I'm honestly a lot prouder of that one. Is prouder a word? Huh? I think it is. I'm honestly a lot like prouder in the badger habitat because that one is more unique and I really like the style of it. It looks so good compared to this one. I'm sorry. This one, there's nothing wrong with this habitat, and I still like it, but it's just kind of bland. Like it doesn't have anything unique about it that compared to some of my other builds. But the badger habitat, I don't know what it is. It looks like just like a lot more cleaner than this one. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah. So yeah. That's pretty much all I have to say. I just wanted to highlight the speculation video. We should be getting, I think I'm releasing this video on the Monday, I think. Yes. Also keep in mind, guys, I am starting school this week, the week that this video is going out. So I will not be able to post in the mornings anymore. Or I will try to post more so on the weekends. So I'm going to try and do Saturday's weekly uploads with whatever extra I can get on. Obviously with the new DLC hopefully coming soon, we can get as much as I can. I'm going to try and do my best to get like a review video up. I don't know if I can do that though. I really don't. Yeah, but I will just make posts and stuff. I'll talk about it in all the videos since then, and I'm really hoping one of my predictions comes true for the fall pack, either the Children's Zoo pack or a temper pack. I'm really leaning more towards the temper pack at this point. After reading everyone's comments, not just from that video, but from like everywhere I've been reading, like on the forums and stuff, it really feels like a temper pack is more likely. So yeah. That's what I got to say. Feel free to keep leaving your comments down below if the DLC isn't already revealed. Probably not. It's I'm releasing this video on a Monday. I think I've done the math and stuff. I've done the dates and everything. The live stream, it gets announced usually on a Monday or Tuesday, and then the actual live stream is a couple of days past that. It's like Wednesday or Tuesday or whatever, and then we should hopefully see a announcement of the DLC on a Thursday or Friday. I'm hoping this week we get something, or next week. I'm gonna hope for one either this week or next week. I'm really hoping. I know in my speculation video I put it like October something, and I'm kind of regretting that now. That's the only thing I was like, oh, why am I so stupid? But I feel like it's going to come a lot earlier, especially because we have games like City Skylines 2 coming out in October, so it just makes sense they wouldn't release it that early. They wouldn't release it in October because to compete with like that and stuff and get the attention of everyone away from that. So yeah, all I have to say really, enjoy the rest of the speed build. There's only like, again, 4 or 5 minutes left. I am sorry about that. I promise the European badger habitat, the video was longer, I promise. because I took a lot more footage of that one, and it really is. That one is something I'm more impressed by. I still like this one again. Anyway, you've heard enough of me repeating myself. I hope you'll enjoy. If you did enjoy, or what's left of the video, and if you're liking what you're seeing so far, please join the channel with hitting the subscribe button. It's free. It costs nothing. I promise. If it does cost something and it charges you with something, you can tell me off. You can put a hate comment down below. It took my $2. No, it won't. I promise. Anyway, if it really helps the channel out if you do, it helps me out. It knows that I'm doing good with the content. I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.